You remember information better when you actively retrieve it, not when you reread it or when you're ready. You see, most people think that learning comes from going over the same material again and again and again. And I've been there, done that. I used to study for things, and it was just during that repetition that I thought that I was learning. But your brain doesn't strengthen memory through passive review. It strengthens it through effort. The act of pulling information out of your mind is what actually builds retention. You see, when you reread something, it feels familiar. So you assume that you've learned it, but that feeling is really misleading. Familiarity is not mastery if you can't recall the information without looking. Your brain hasn't fully stored it. Now, this becomes a problem when you spend hours consuming information, but very little time actually testing it yourself. You feel productive, but when it's time to use what it is that you've learned, it's not there. That's because your brain wasn't trained to retrieve it. Now, think about a time that you studied something and you felt confident until you had to explain it or apply it. Suddenly the information wasn't as clear as you thought. That's because recognition is easy, but recall requires understanding. So what do? After learning something, what I want you to do is I want you to close the material and try to explain it in your own words. Use simple language as if you're teaching to someone else. I want you to test yourself instead of reviewing it passively. I want you to space out your practice over time instead of cramming, and focus on what you can't recall. And that's where real learning happens. You see, learning is not about what you recognize. It's about what you can retrieve when it counts. I hope that helps somebody today.